So, okay, we're talking about what to talk about in February. I got a really exciting topic, guys. The plan at left guard. This is the sexy stuff that you only talk about in February. Yeah, they're going to add a wide receiver, but really the most important position in the offense right now is left guard. They went into last year without a legit starter at this position, and I think it's a big reason why they couldn't run the ball all year. It wasn't all Christian McCaffrey's fault. Did he lose a step? We all lose a step as we get older. Nothing wrong with that. They should have been prepared for that. They thought that Ben Barch would be the answer. Then they thought Connor Colby could fill in, and then Spencer Burford did well enough. So, what is the plan at left guard this year? Is it Ben Barch? You'd like to think that the Niners learned their lesson and they're like, we got to take this seriously, guys. Can't go into another year with freaking no one at this position because, we got to have an answer for the Seahawks, and they have, Byron Murphy and Leonard Williams. There's manhandling us, and we can't run between the tackles. We can't run outside the tackles. We can't do anything. Got to get a really good left guard like the Seahawks got when they drafted Gray Zabel in round 1. We could have taken him, but we took a defensive end who doesn't really play defensive end. He's more of a defensive tackle. He's not really a pass rusher either, but he's really good. But he tore his ACL. So I'd like to think the Niners are going to go out and sign Isaac Sumalo, the best left guard on the market. But I don't think they're going to. I feel like the Niners, ever since they swung and missed with the Leonard Floyds and Javon Hargraves and Lee Collins, and there was a time they used to sign a bunch of outside free agents. It seemed like every single time they tried, it didn't work out. I think they're pretty much done. I could be wrong. But if it's not someone that they already know how they're going to fit into the team, I don't think they're going to pay big money to find out that Luke Farrell sucks. So I think it's not a coincidence that the first news we got this offseason is that the Niners extended freaking Nick Sakel. It's good for Nick. He was a practice squad guy this year. They've never seemed particularly confident in him, but their whole thing, it seems, is while Trent Williams is over here making quarterback money, they want to be as cheap as possible at every other position on the offensive line. So if they can they're not even looking for good players. They're looking for borderline starting caliber players for cheap. And if they get anything more than that, hallelujah. That's why they like Colt McKivitz so much because, they're paying him like a borderline backup and he's playing like a mid-level start or a high-level starting right tackle. He couldn't play left tackle, but at least he's playing pretty well at right tackle. So at left guard, I wouldn't be surprised if the plan is to roll with Connor Colby and Nick Sakel, which is depressing. It's wearying. And it's bad news for Christian McCaffrey and Brock Purdy. Steve Young said it very well. He said, Trent Williams should not be your best offensive lineman. Your best offensive lineman shouldn't be 38. It's asking too much of him. It's like when your best basketball player is 38 and like Steph Curry. Yeah, he'll be great when he's healthy, but he won't be healthy enough for you to win the championship because he's 38. He's not carrying you anywhere. And when the games really matter for the Niners in late December and January, Trent Williams is either going to not be out there. He's never missed a playoff game, but if they're in the playoffs, he's going to be hobbled. He wasn't good against the Eagles. He blatantly held that one guy when he was asked about it. He was like, well, they didn't call it, which is a great answer, but he held him. He knows it. So I'd like to think they're going to go get Isaac Sumalo. And then it seems like the Niners every year, people say, hey, but this is the year you got to really invest in the offensive line. This is the year you got to do it. And they're like, oh, what? Excuse me? We have to do what now? Oh, well, watch us wait till the 7th round to address it. How you like that? Oh, we did it. We took a guy in round 7, just like you told us to. Oh, you wanted us to do it in round 1. Oh, should have said that. See if I'm wrong. I think there are things you could look at as a litmus test this year. Have the Niners grown? Are they on the right track? If they take the left guard position seriously after screwing around here last year and it biting them, then you think, okay, they learned their lesson. If they resist the urge to bring back Debo, if Kyle Shanahan, vetoes George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey and actually trusts his ability to find the next Debo and gets him, then Kyle has new life. this whole team has a future.